Boom shakalaka.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta do our share. So enjoy the smooth sounds of Tea Time featuring Frank Nitty. No pressure, you heard? Which one is it? Oh, there you go.
The thrill of victory comes with the agony of defeat. This life ain't for everybody. You don't know what it costs me, but no pressure. No pressure. I was made for this life. No diamonds. Made for this life. No diamonds. No pressure. No diamonds.
If you say I'm taking L's, you must mean lessons. And after every struggle, I receive blessings. You never catch me folded when God's testing. Cause I'm blessed and highly favored, picture me stressing. I break rules, grind hard and pay dues. You can catch me putting in work while they snooze. They too scared to move, too concerned with others' views. And they never achieve greatness, they too scared to lose. Real nigga cloth is in my stitch. That Alexis ain't grace, no bitch. Sometimes things go south and niggas leave and branch off. But on the squad, I never switch. I'm a street paver. I've been putting in work, give me my respect. Y'all trying to play your cards, I'm trying to stack the deck. I've been putting in work, give me my respect. Y'all trying to play your cards, I'm trying to stack the deck.
The thrill of victory comes with the agony of defeat. This life ain't for everybody. You don't know what it costs me, but no pressure. No pressure. I was made for this life. No diamonds. Made for this life. No diamonds. No pressure. No diamonds.
Heard it through the grapevine that they hating on us. Food for thought, why you think they always waiting on us? Ace popper, showstopper, the doctor's in. Here's a shot, 100 proof they never count me in. Call a spade. Private island, Henny gods, palm trees, watch me pave the way. Get in and I whip it, call it anime. FDR, 95, we headed out of state. Money lock confinement. No pressure, no diamonds. Exchange ain't what's in common, cause the sense ain't what's in common. Common sense ain't never stopping. Another speaking metaphorically, scorching beats, no for heat, blue cane if we talking feet. Moon walking through the galaxy, substance made of the real controls the alchemy.
The thrill of victory comes with the agony of defeat. This life ain't for everybody. You don't know what it costs me, but no pressure. No pressure.
Yeah. Word them up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We in the building.
We back.
Welcome to Who Run the City, Knicks vs. Nets. You know the vibe.
Yes, sir. Big fan, Breezy and Tea Time. We in the building. What's
Press
good?
share for your boys one time. You heard?
Oh, of course, man.
Like and all that stuff.
Sharing
know what I mean?
is caring, man. Please do it.
Word. So we here. You already know the vibes. Like, all right, start, because I know you've been waiting all week for this. You've been waiting all week for this. So go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get back to it. For what I mean. First off, shout to the Brooklyn Nets. Let's clap it up for us going to the second round. You know what I mean? I feel like we did a gentleman's sweep. Tatum, he had a good game, but at the end of the day, we know what to do with that hot tater tot. It's a Tatum tot. We handled Nuggets when we had to, and he was a Tatum tot. It was hot. We got one game, but it wasn't enough for Beantown to take us down. We get around. Know what I mean? Stop playing with me,
Just
man.
because Taji is always the first person in the group, I usually don't address the comments that happen. But you said what happened to the Fuck Trae Young song? It's still Fuck Trae Young. Don't get it twisted.
Man.
Don't get it twisted.
Oh,
you don't get it twisted. But I felt like playing my song today.
Nah, say that to
You feel
his
me?
face. Say that to his
Here
face.
you come with that
after
bum ass
last
ice
night.
tray. Here you go.
Say that to his face like you did last time. What
if he
happened
was
to your
here-
song?
If he was
What
here-
happened to your song?
That wasn't my song.
What?
That was Pop Left song. But
You better
shout
not
out to
have
Pop
played that
Left for
song
making
this
it.
time.
Matter of fact, I do it right now. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. I will activate the Fuck Trae Young song right now. You already know my vibe, dog. Like, don't do that.
He's
You
a
feel me?
gentleman, though. But seriously,
Yeah.
he bowed after it gracefully.
He
Bowed out
was supposed to,
gracefully.
listen, he was supposed to do that after you get chance to fuck Trae Young and somebody spat on you in that arena.
Mhm.
The way he ended that game, he was supposed to do that.
Do you know
feel me?
he's in good company with Jordan, because he's the second player in the league history with 3 straight 30-point playoff games as a visitor at Madison Square Garden.
Well, congratulations to him. He's a great player. You feel me? He's a good player. Like I never said he was trash. I've never got on this show and said Trae Young was trash. You feel me? You never heard me say that. You
Fuck
feel me?
Trae Young song.
Well, yeah.
Yo, what's up?
All right.
That,
So since
man?
you asking for it, now we're gonna take a break now.
Put respect on his name, man.
See, now I wasn't gonna do it. I really wasn't gonna do it. I really wasn't gonna do it.
Say, yo, I respect Trae Young.
I really wasn't.
It's quiet as fucking in here.
Yo, listen, I really wasn't gonna do it.
I
really wasn't gonna do it. Well, fuck it. It's still a vibe, nigga. You see how quick I found that song? It's still a vibe, nigga.
Oh,
like, what you talking about? Fuck Trae Young.
Yo, turn that on.
Nah. Y'all was asking where was the song. Here's the song. Fuck Trae Young. You feel me?
Yo, Ice Trae got a remix. He got a remix.
But listen, bro. He what he did to end the series. He was supposed to do that. You feel me? The way he goes treated in the Garden, it was no other way from him to exit the Garden and winning the series other than that way.
Let's talk about it.
You feel me?
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the Garden and y'all insulting the Mecca about losing. Y'all should have at least took them to Atlanta, bro.
See,
Come
this
on,
is what I'm
that's
saying.
just
Yo,
the pain
this is
that Mecca had to go through for so long.
This is what's corny about you. This is what's corny about you. This is what's corny about you. Because every week I got on this show and talk about you losing in the first round, and you was like, that made us look good. But now we make us look. Come on, man. See, this is what I'm saying. You keep on moving the goal line, dog. Be consistent.
I'm not saying the first round. I'm not saying the first round.
Be consistent in your takes. Bro, you got swept in the first round. And the season before that, and the last time before that, you only won one game. So what are you talking about?
I'm saying,
bro.
If we talk about who run this city,
you got to be consistent.
If we talk about who run the city and defending the Mecca and who look better in the Mecca,
you got to be consistent.
An exit game and Clint Capella was talking spice.
Shit happens, man.
How you gonna let him talk crazy like that? Come to in his accent too, like we're gonna send him on vacation. Yo, where y'all going? Mexico, Cancun, Florida, Miami?
He could talk all that shit when he riding on Trae Young's coattail. You feel me? Because be perfectly honest, I'm gonna keep it a buck about Clint Capella. If he didn't have a elite point guard, you would never know his fucking name.
Is he better than Noel?
Noel? No, I don't think so. Defensively, no.
Is he better than Mitch Robinson?
No, I don't think so.
Ooh.
Listen, what I'm saying is I think they all equal. And defensively, I think they're all equal. Me personally, Clint Capella, you would not know his name if he never played with an elite point guard. He does nothing nothing offensively, dog. Like,
do y'all go to the second round if Mitch Robinson is healthy?
I don't like to make those accusations or comments. I don't know. Okay. I don't think that he would have been that much of a game changer the way we suffered offensively for us to have won. We didn't play good offensively all series.
All right, so again, outside of the props, Randall went cold.
Yeah, he did.
Like, remember, so can you say that I respect your big fan breezy basketball knowledge?
No.
You don't remember when I said Rose is going to be the one that carried the team?
But what happened at the end of the series, even though it was too little too late, you did see him start to break out of that. You feel me? He started to make shots. He started getting more aggressive, going to the basket. He started figuring out how they were playing him defensively. This was his first pro season. It was a learning curve for him. You feel me? Like, most of his season, most of his career, he was never a number one option. You feel me? These last 2 years, he had to learn how to be the number one option.
But to add to what you're saying, could you agree that Rose became the number one option to go to in the playoffs over Randall?
No, because the offense still went through Randall. You feel me? Most of the offense still went through Randall. Yeah. Randall was just missing shots, and Rose picked his points to attack. You feel me? But the offense never stopped going through Julius Randle. It never did.
Right.
So he was still the number one option. He just played poorly.
Right. Like, because I was looking at the statistics, and I'm going to go through each game with you, bro. And you can see that the shot selection changed. In the beginning, when y'all lost and won that game, the shot selection was more like Randall and Rose had the same amount of shots. And then I think third was Barrett. It's like 1, 2, and 3 was Rose, Randall. No, Randall, Rose, and Barrett. Am I sound like that?
So look, I know where you're going with this, and I'm gonna cut you off so you don't have to go through this whole long thing about how the Randall started turning down shots. You feel me? He lost confidence in his jump shot. He started turning down open shots that he normally take. So again, that's what I'm saying. When last episode, I was like, yo, you just can't always go by the numbers. You have to watch the game because the ball always ended up in Julius Randle's hand for him to make a play offensively. He just started turning down a lot of shots, and Derrick Rose started taking more. You feel me?
Burks went cold too.
But what I will say about Julius Randle, why I still have confidence in him, just like last year where he learned how to be a leader of the team, I think he takes this as a learning experience. I think it is a topic that I do want to get into later, but it's on the Knicks organization for them to put a team around him where they can't load up on him like that ever again. You feel me? It was just too easy. It was not enough knock down 3-point shooters on the court. You feel me?
And
you
still
these guys, and you was most disappointing was these guys shot over 40% from 3-point line. Most of these guys shot over 40% from 3-point line most of the season, and they just all went cold. So it's not fair to just put it on Julius Randle. You feel me? That's a good point. I wanted to say, I checked the stats, and I know you like facts, so I did my research, like I do. And when y'all won the championships, the 3-pointers didn't even count. Yeah, I don't think the 3-point line existed.
Right, it didn't. So no, I'm just adding to the point. This season, I checked the stats. You guys were number 4. We were number 2. Utah was number 1.
You talking about in percentage?
In 3-point percentage.
Yeah.
So at the end of the season, that's how well we were shooting. Yeah. So I said that to say, this is the whole thing where I was asking about playoff experience, because like these guys are good in the regular season. Like you said, again, y'all were number 4.
Yeah.
But these guys went cold. Randle, I felt like his shot selection was bad.
Yeah.
Like he was not going to the paint.
I agree with that. It was
like, okay, so my thing is, I thought Randle was strong at an inside-outside game. And then it looked like with Capella and Collins, he tried to have an outside-inside game. And that kind of like fucked up his whole shit.
I've watched all these games closely, and he went to the rack a few times and got smacked in the face, didn't get no calls. You feel me? That kind of deters you from wanting to go to the basket after you get your whole hand put right in your face and you look at the ref like, and they're like,
but real talk, but being a Knicks fan, realistically, you got guys like Oakley to look at, right?
Oakley was
one of the toughest players. You want a guy like Randle to take that.
Oh, see, Oakley was tough, different. Like he was tough defensively. He was the one putting the hurt on people. But you feel me? But what is different when you got somebody who's going to the basket and he's getting beat up, you feel me? And you're not getting the calls. Like you want to stay healthy. You feel me? One, that's a concern.
Right.
And you're not getting the calls, dog. Like,
I mean, I feel you on that. But then, like you said, tough defensively. I think Trae Young has a butcher class and is part-time the way he carved that defense. Like, I seen so much penetrate dish. It was ridiculous. So like
the difference between
what happened from regular season to now. The and y'all beat them. You said you handled them regular season.
The difference between Julius Randle and Trae Young is Trae Young's literally been seeing that defense since he came in the league. He's always been the best player on his team in college all the way till he came in the league. So there's no defense that Trae Young hasn't seen. You feel me? And so there are players that are just like elite players. Trae Young is an elite player. He has.
I made him an enemy for seasons to come.
Oh yeah. Oh no. I think
it's cold between you and that hawk is going to swoop down every time.
Depending on what the moves we make in the offseason, I think if we meet them again, it's going to be real bad for him. You feel me? I think it's going to be real bad for him.
Yo, the word is the bird and the hawk is the bird, and they said that hawk is making the guard look like a flower pot.
That was corny.
No,
that's corny.
That was fire.
No, that was corny. You would think it's fire, but that was corny.
The NBA streets is calling you NET time.
Who?
NET time. The NBA streets.
Who's the NBA streets? Not none of your peanut gallery, because not the guys who scared to call up here. I know it's definitely not the guys who scared to call up here.
You ain't just say that.
Yeah, I did.
You ain't just say that.
I did. I did.
You ain't just say that.
Yeah, I did. I did.
Oh my God.
I did. I know it ain't none of the guys you the guys that you begged to call up here and still never do it. Come on, I know they ain't calling me nothing. Wow. You feel me? But big dog, you feel me? The big dog, you feel me? That's what I am, the big dog. You already know the vibe. Like, yeah, look, he texted people down. Look, look, you gotta call up. Yo, stop talking heavy. You gotta call up
because
they
be telling me like, yo, just remind me, bro.
Yeah,
and then
I
gotta just get better at that. Now I'm saying,
you know why that's cap? I see Ty West in the comments all the time, and he never call up. You feel me? So I'm just saying.
Yeah,
they could call me.
They know what's up.
They could call me.
Handle this.
Look. They could call me wherever they want when I'm not around. You feel me? But when I'm around, it be slow.
All right. So anyway, let me ask you this.
What's up?
Randall Supermax deal? Yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Oh,
like you gotta perform in the playoffs to get a max, Playboy. You feel me? Like
I like it.
That's just facts and good business. You feel me? Like
let's get it.
Like that's just facts.
He said he want to retire Nick. What you think as a fan? Yes or no?
I think it's a possibility. You feel me?
You ever care about him being on trade bait, or it's just business?
I think right now he shouldn't be trade bait. I think he's part of what we're trying to build. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
We only got to where we are because of him. You feel me?
Yeah.
So he's definitely not trade bait. You feel me? Speaking of trades, there's something that I wanted to segue into.
Let's talk
see the playoffs ain't even over yet. You feel me? And they
already we ain't get there yet.
Yeah,
we gonna get there.
That's why I'm segueing into that. That was a good segue.
Yeah.
With the trade bait, that was a good segue.
Yeah,
I'm proud of you on that one. I'm proud of you. That was a good segue.
Right, well, thank
so
you.
Boom. Look,
let's clap it up for me. You know what I'm saying? Let's clap it up for me.
Yo, so boom, right?
Man, my birthday tomorrow too.
Oh yeah, my fault, bro. My fault.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
how was your birthday, man?
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I took my daughter out to this indoor water park out in Poconos. It was super lit. You know what I mean?
Right,
we had a great time. Yeah, but happy early birthday to you, my guy. You know what I mean? Another
appreciate you.
Applause, you feel me? Even though we yell at each other, I don't hate you. You feel me? I don't hate you.
Spread love to Brooklyn. You from Brooklyn? You should be a fan, but whatever.
Listen, I'm a loyal guy. You feel me? I'm a loyal guy.
Loyal to what, Brooklyn?
Nah, to the Knicks. You already know the vibe. you out here talking crazy.
Let's get it.
So yeah. Oh, again, Auntie in the building. Auntie Kim said she threw up the Gemini signal. You feel me?
Dab on them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Auntie in the building. Yeah, but the season is not even over, and you already know the Knicks is always in some kind of trade rumor or signing talk. So now, Damian, if for those who don't know, Damian Lillard posted a Nipsey Hussle quote. How long should I say dedicated? How long to opportunity mean preparation?
Mm-hmm.
And social media took to it as like he may want out.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? If I was him,
excuse me.
I think he should. Point. CJ McCollum ain't it, man. I watched too many years CJ McCollum just disappear in the playoffs. You feel me? Like every year when the tough gets going, CJ McCollum don't show up. So if I was him, I would want out of Portland.
Hold on, this dude. He calls my number. Yo,
who's that?
A net fan. Yo, I'm on the show right now. Call a show.
Tell him wait 30 minutes.
All right. I do that, please.
Yo, listen, he could try. Who is that?
This is top net fan.
Who is it? What's his name?
Yo, this big fan Jeff, man. Fan Jeff. He was a net fan before they got to Brooklyn. He know what he knows because he's from the root.
Yeah. I don't even know who Jeff is.
All right, you gonna know when he call up. He said he gonna call up.
All right, tell him 30 minutes though. I know exactly what I be talking about.
Yeah. I love.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Say that again.
Okay, that's how you feel. Like that's how you feel. Yeah, that's how you feel.
Yo, call a show. So.
Sympathy for y'all, man.
Yo, you talk about you feel sympathy for us, but your team has done nothing. The whole time you've been a Net fan, y'all have accomplished nothing. So why are you feeling sorry for me and your team been trash since you've been a fan?
Yo, it's a drought.
Come on. Yo, tell him call up to the show. You calling on the wrong line.
Yeah, call the show.
You calling on the wrong line. Give him 30 minutes. 30 minutes, man. He bugging. He
talking spicy. He calling the show.
He say, yo.
And as far as that being said, it's a drought. Y'all got 47 years. We got 44. So far as the last time
I'm just saying, my thing is, I've always contended that y'all been equally as bad. You feel me?
Yeah.
Equally as bad.
So let's wait.
That's my whole thing.
Go back
but
to
anyway,
what you were saying,
boom.
Exactly. Wait till he call back and then we'll get into
boom.
that.
All right, so boom, 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 boom.
Damian
shakalaka.
Lillard.
Yeah, so and like I was saying, CJ McCollum always, disappear when he really needs him the most. You feel me? Dame Lillard
be there for him.
Dame Lillard shows up. It depends what we do in the offseason. We got a lot of cap space. You feel me? We got trade assets. I was getting there. You feel me? But you be trying to jump the gun and interrupting my thought process. But look,
I got you.
Yeah. So like I was saying, Dame Lillard always shows up every year. You feel me? Every year in the playoffs, he show up. I've never seen a series where he didn't try to put that team on his back and take him to the promised land. You feel me?
Talk about
So if I was him, I would want out. But he's been saying, so boom. All right, before I get to that part. So now the trade rumors is coming out. The Knicks sent in a call for interested in Dame Lillard. All these other teams, but the Knicks was involved in it. But that happens every year. You feel me?
Yeah.
But no matter who's disgruntled or free, I don't believe it until it happens. This is just me personally. You feel me? I don't believe it till it happens. They've been saying, and they've been putting out calls for people all year, and no trades happen. You feel me?
What do you want to see?
I mean, I would love to see Dame Lillard in the Knicks uniform, but
starting 5 next year.
So
I go your way. What do you want to see?
So wait, no. You finish my thought process. Yeah, hold that question though. I would love to see Dame Lillard in the Knicks uniform, but at the same time, at what cost? Portland is not just going to give him away. You feel me? Like you don't want to break
what's his situation?
Oh, he's under contract until like 2025, dog. You feel me? Like he's under contract like 2025. He's 2024, 2025. I can't remember. Either way, it's a long time. You feel me? Like we're not waiting for him to.
So let's call it what it is. What would he be looking for? Because they lost because Jokic gave Nurkic work.
So what I'm saying is, what would Portland be looking for him if there was a trade possible?
And I'm saying, do you think the Knicks is an attractive team to Lillard? Like he would want to play for the.
I mean,
do you?
I don't know. I mean, if me personally, if I see what they accomplished under the tutelage of Tom Thibodeau, and that they're missing another dynamic scorer, you feel me? And that's exactly what you bring to the table: dynamic scoring and clutch shots. And then you also go to the East, where the competition is not as for lack of a better word, as good. You feel me? Like
competitive.
Competitive. It's not as competitive as it is in the West. You feel me? Like it gives you more options, opportunities.
The competition in the West, let's be clear, is Curry. You know what I'm saying? Like he can't get past Curry for years. You know what I mean?
And now you got the Nuggets.
Right, so like they kind of dominated, like in as far as career wise, right?
And
Curry
then
and Lillard is close as far as years, right?
Yeah. And then if Chris Paul decides to stay in Phoenix another year, then you still got Phoenix to contend with.
Mm-hmm.
Then you don't
Booker's on.
You don't know what
right now
because you know how LeBron get when he loses. You don't know what the Lakers going to look like next year. You feel me? Like so. Then like the West is going to be good for years to come because then you got Utah. Excuse me. You feel me? Like so. Yeah, if I was him, I wouldn't want out of the West. Period. You
feel like the next season is a success?
You know me personally, I'm never just happy to make the playoffs.
I mean,
yeah, me
that's
personally.
what I'm asking.
You feel me? Me personally, I'm never just happy to make the playoffs. But comparing it to the expectations of the beginning of the year for this team, I would be a fool to say that this season wasn't a success.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
Like we were slotted to win 21 games this year. They gave us a 3% chance to make the playoffs.
Okay.
Like,
all right. So
granted, I wanted more.
Yeah.
But this was definitely a giant step in the right direction.
Okay. And just give me some players that you got to keep moving forward.
Julius Randle, obviously. RJ Barrett.
You want to keep them two together specifically?
Yeah. I think RJ Barrett, he's only 20 years old, dog.
Quickly,
I like his fearlessness. You feel me? Like he just I'm out here. I'm going to shoot.
Quickly under Rose tutelage.
Yeah.
Good.
I like them coming off the bench together. Right? So
no, but just that mentorship.
I know. And
I think Rose is going to be in the league after he retires. Like he's going to be around coaching at some capacity to me. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
I could see him around
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
teaching
maybe.
them. Know what I'm saying?
But
He
what I
seemed
was saying is,
they
I like quickly. I want to see his development. I feel like he has the right work ethic. So I would like the young guys, him and Obi Toppin. I don't want them to be traded. But knowing going after someone like Dame Lillard, somebody got to go.
I
You feel me?
thought Tommy T was a mistake not playing Obi Toppin more in that series.
I agree.
I think that Obi Toppin was a great fit to go at Atlanta.
He was doing.
I think he should have got a bunch of minutes.
He was doing what everybody else.
By the bunch.
He was doing what everybody else should have been doing when they shooting's bad.
Talk that shit.
Attack the rim.
Talk that
That's
shit.
what he was doing.
Talk that shit.
When he got his opportunities, he went to the rim. He got fouled. He went to the foul line.
Talk that
you feel
shit.
me?
Yeah.
If he had more minutes, I believe he would have did more of that. I'm not saying that he was the key that made us win the series, but he probably would have made it a lot more competitive. I think definitely.
No, y'all win games with him. There's no way y'all lose that game at the goal. Like again, that game where Trae Young iced y'all at the last score. First off, in my opinion, y'all being a defensive team, that should have never happened.
Yes, I think it was a bad call on Tibbs' part because he brought Ntilikina in to guard Trae Young, and he didn't get no run mostly none of the game.
Trae Young hot.
So I think definitely
ice Trae, he cold.
Well, I think definitely either Bullock or Burks should have been guarding Trae Young in that possession. And I think it was a lapse on Frank Ntilikina's mindset to let him get to his right.
So he definitely, I said all that to say he's definitely trade bait, Frank Ntilikina.
He's a free agent this year. You feel me? So I don't, it might be a sign and trade situation. Maybe like you could put him in a sign and trade situation.
All right, so what I got from what you're saying, because we talking now, Randall, RJ Barrett, keep them together. Everybody else pretty much expendable. You want to keep Rose, of course. I seen an interview. They said that
I think I'm almost positive they're gonna re-sign Rose. Like,
of course,
I'm almost positive. I want to keep
those three.
Me, Julius it's 4 people. Well, that's why I'm not counting Rose because I know Rose is staying. You feel me? Like,
no counting. That's for the viewers.
Right,
for the viewers.
So Rose. So there's 5 people.
Okay,
that I'm
talk about
100% like, yo, if we going to continue building in the right direction, we need these people.
Okay,
it's Julius Randle, RJ Barrett, Quickly, and Toppin. You feel me? I think though under Coach Tibbs, Tutelage, both of those guys will become
4 guys.
I said Rose too, right?
Rose,
yeah, 5. So under 2 guys, Obi Toppin and pause. Obi-Wan, you feel me? And Emmanuel Quickly under Coach Tibbs' tutelage will be in the next couple years will turn out to be really good defenders. I've seen improvement in both of their defense from the beginning of the season to the end of the season. I think they all have really good work ethics. This is the thing why I like these guys and I don't want to trade them is because they're all gym rats.
All right, so let me keep you there real quick. I'm gonna just mention guys, if they not worth building with that 5 you mentioned, just let it pass. These are all free agents that's available.
If I didn't mention them, then I don't care.
Okay, so don't even mention this list.
You can, but I mean, for the people who watch it, and if they want to see me say what I got to say,
yeah. So just say yay and nay to it. Kawhi Leonard,
no.
Chris Paul,
no.
DeMar Rosen,
no.
Kyle Lowry,
no. Well, yeah, it depends.
Okay, depends on what.
It depends if it's a viable, reasonable option that we could possibly. I doubt that we are, but if it's a viable, reasonable option for us to get Lillard without giving away our young core, then we don't need Kyle Lowry.
Okay.
But if we don't get Lillard and Kyle Lowry is still on the table, pause for a reasonable price. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not mad at Kyle Lowry starting and Derrick Rose coming off the bench at that point.
Okay, so it sounds like to me you're a Knicks fan that's looking for a new number 1 guy.
Yeah, because Alfred
Randall's not it.
No, I'm not.
No, I'm saying point guard. I'm not talking about number 1 point guard. I'm talking about number
Randall,
1 go-to guy.
Kyle Lowry is definitely not a number 1 go-to guy at this stage in his career.
I'm asking you this. Y'all go to the playoffs next year. You confident with Randall being the number 1 guy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I respect it.
Just watching his growth from last year to this year.
They said MIP is missing in the playoffs.
He's gonna he was missing in the playoffs. I'm not making no excuses for him. You feel me?
Okay.
I think watching what the turnaround that he made from last year to this year, I think that's only going to carry over into the playoffs next year.
Okay.
You know, like I feel like he's one of those people who got to learn by like error. You feel me? Like,
I hear you.
That's where I fucked up. You feel me? Like I feel like how Randall learns. Like if you look at the year before to this year, it's like, I know what I did wrong.
But
then like I said earlier, if you watch the series, even though we lost that game by double digits, you saw that he started to figure it out.
All right, but no, I got you. I'm not debating that. You rolling with Randall, all right, cool. But Coach Tommy T and him being a defensive expert, there's X's and O's he missed on that, but I'm not talking about that side of the ball. I'm talking about the offensive side of the ball. Who he missed Obi Toppin in Atlanta. So that's a problem. You know what I'm saying? Because Tommy T, he missed going to Obi Toppin in Atlanta. So what I'm asking is your confidence in Tommy T. You still want to keep him?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Because I think without him and Randall, we do not make it to the playoffs this year.
All right.
You feel me? I think Coach Tommy T, he is stubborn. Everybody has their faults. You feel me? I've never met a perfect coach. You feel me? Like, I've never seen a perfect coach. I think all coaches have their faults. You feel me?
All right, so
his fault is he don't trust his younger players. You feel me?
Obi Toppin, what, first, second year?
His first year.
Wait, 6'9" forward?
Yeah.
Good for Atlanta.
Good
for Atlanta. He missed that shit, bro.
And got extreme athleticism. You feel me?
Yeah, he missed that shit. Going at
but
4 games in a row, him and Collins. Listen, he might be a better player than Obi Toppin, but Obi won. Right,
because because he has years of experience.
But again, I said that to say 4 games knowing one player. Trust me, Obi won a step up. You gotta, like you said, you gotta trust that guy though.
Yeah,
and I think that's why Rose was there, and I seen the shot selection go up for Rose and Randall's go down. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all kind of stuck with Randall even when he was cold.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah,
your star got you there. Like we don't go to the playoffs without Julius Randle. You don't abandon your star because he has a couple bad games, and you win or you lose with your star player. You feel me?
What I'm saying,
when have you seen any team, no matter how bad the star player is playing, bench their star player and be like, "Oh, you shooting bad, so we're not going to."
No, I got you. I'm not debating that. What I'm saying is, I disagree that Randall's the number 1 guy if y'all going after Lillard. I feel like Lillard would definitely be the number 1 guy in the playoffs next season.
But I don't even believe
even if y'all got him, like say he had, like you said, a Nick, right?
Yeah.
No, it's no fucking way that Randall is number 1 over Lillard.
What I'm saying is this:
he's not the number 1 guy.
If that situation arises, what happens? Like what I always said to you about your team, like as an organization, you go and get the best players you could get.
We're gonna talk about my team.
Like you go and get the best players you could get. Right. So if there's a way that you could get Dame Lillard on your team, well, Julius Randle, you just got to understand, like, you want to win, right?
Right. But
do you want to be the man or do you want to win?
What I'm saying, to be clear, you know what I mean? Randle lost the position to say he's the number 1 guy for next season in the playoffs.
No, he didn't.
I feel like hold on.
That's a horrible take.
All right, so it's an opinion. I feel like watching what
that's
I seen.
That's what I mean by take.
Yeah,
the take is an opinion.
Yeah, so I thought it was kind of clever. Yeah. I feel like they're going to go out and look for a number 1 guy. They're not going to look for role players in this free agency because of the way Randall played in his playoffs. Y'all didn't go to the second round. And I say, if y'all don't, it's a failure. And I feel like, again, you feel like it's a successful one. I'm not going to debate it much. All I'm saying is, after watching that, for y'all to be the first guy you mentioned is Dame Lillard. It's not just that he's Dame Lillard. No, he's the number 1 option. He's not a role player. He's going to come over and do the same thing, kind of like what Harden is doing. He controls the team. It's not Randall's team no more or Rose's team. It's Dame Lillard team.
So again,
that's what I'm saying. That's in the free agency. Y'all looking for a number 1 option. Y'all not looking for someone to go behind Randall. Y'all looking for somebody to be in front of him.
No, that's cap. You feel me?
Nah, Dame Lillard is never second option to Randall.
All right.
So who else are we talking about? Mike Conley?
As soon as you stop talking, I could talk and I could explain myself. All
Okay.
right. So what I'm saying is this: Dame Lillard. That's a rumor. We don't even know if it's true.
No,
you
I'm
feel
just
me?
saying.
So, no, I
option-wise.
get it. But you're basing your argument on something that we don't even know to be true.
No, it is
yeah.
truth. I'm saying
So
based on how Randall played in the playoffs, he is not the number one
that
option
is
for
cap.
next year for
That
the
is
Knicks.
cap.
They're
You
gonna
feel
look
me?
for a number one option guy.
That's cap.
I was right last time.
About what?
About one of your key players gonna go cold in the playoffs, and Rose is
But
gonna
you're
be
not
the one
right
that hold
about
it down.
this. You feel me? That don't mean that you right about this. You talk about gameplay versus transactions. You feel me? Like that don't mean you right about this. You feel me?
Yeah,
Julius
I
Randle was the
guess.
number one guy in New York. You feel me? Now,
Not after those playoffs. You see what the papers
that is
said?
a horrible take, though.
The papers
that is a horrible take.
talking spicy about
that
Randall.
That is a horrible take.
Yo,
you know
see
why
what
it's a horrible take?
You see what the paper said about Randall?
I don't care what the paper. That's a horrible take.
Cared about the papers.
Obviously, we still the topic of discussion. You feel me? Even y'all go to the second round, y'all still get a small box in the paper. You feel me? We got eliminated. Y'all going to the second round, y'all still get a small box in the paper.
But
Come on.
they was
But
talking
anyway,
spicy too.
But anyway, that's what the paper does. When haven't the papers talk spicy? You feel me? But anyway, that's a horrible take, dog. That's a horrible take. I've seen a number of star players have a bad playoff and still remain the number one option on the team. You feel me? Like, because you have one bad playoff, you're no longer the number one option after you had one of the best seasons that the organization has ever seen.
I'm saying,
you feel me? One of the best seasons that the organization has ever seen. You have a rough playoff.
Wins. Okay.
I'm talking about him personally. His personal season is
Okay.
one of the best that the organization has ever seen.
Okay.
Like, there's nobody ever that put up 20, 10, and 5. You feel me? In the whole Knicks organization.
Mhm.
You feel me? So you have one of the best seasons that the organization ever seen, and you have a rough playoffs in your first playoff appearance. You feel me? Where a team is literally stacking their whole defense up to stop you. Like the whole defense. You touch the ball,
But like you
the whole
said,
defense.
Tommy T is a defensive coach, not an offensive one. And they exploited it.
So no, see, I'm talking about him not being the number one option. Don't change the scope of the conversation. Yeah. So now the whole offense, the whole defense is geared up to stop this guy. You feel me? Not only he's not the only person that didn't show up. You feel me? Like,
no, but that's what I'm saying. But like you said, it's an ongoing thing in the NBA to say the next man up.
Yeah,
and I'm saying you can't dodge. Y'all lost that series because y'all didn't go to OB top it. Is what I'm saying,
bro. No, what you were just saying is that we were talking about Julius Randle.
No, he a number one option.
Yeah, he's still the number one option until somebody else shows up. You feel me?
What's y'all off season look like money wise? What's going on with y'all?
We got a lot of cap space, Playboy.
So y'all really looking for a big. That's what I'm saying. I was asking you about the free agency because
you add
Dennis Schroeder. I know y'all don't want him.
You add the best talent that's available. Like, that's just how it goes.
Dennis Schroeder.
You feel me? That's just how it goes. You add the best. I'm not talking about. I don't want Dennis Schroeder. I'm saying period. You add the best talent that's available. You feel me? Regardless if you looking at
Spencer Dinwiddie.
I don't want him.
Yeah, Knicks fans is talking about they want Spencer Dinwiddie on a.
I don't for him to be injured and not play. Come on, I don't want him.
Okay, we're gonna move forward before you speak anything.
I'm speaking facts.
Okay.
Is he not always hurt?
No. Let's move forward.
Is he not always hurt? Yes or no?
All right, I understand.
Is he not always hurt?
Look, Norman Powell.
Wait, is he not? Why you can't answer yes or no?
He get hurt.
Yeah, that's my point. So, yeah, I don't want.
All right, Norman Powell, Portland Trailblazers.
No.
Okay. Evan Fournier.
Hell no.
We cooked him. Devontae Graham.
He don't play no defense, but that boy is a killer.
Yeah. Offensively,
yeah.
See, a team like the Knicks with somebody like Graham, who's not defensive minded, but in Tommy T's system,
but a lot of the defense comes from the point guard position too. You feel me? Like,
is he a point guard or a two guard?
Nah, Graham is a point. He's a point guard. He could play the two, undersized too. He like 6 feet tall, bro. He's tiny.
Okay. Kelly Oubre.
Nah.
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Nah, he can stay where he at.
Gary Trent Jr. Yeah, all right.
That's the dude that they got traded to Toronto.
He's on Toronto.
I want, him.
All right,
him.
So hold on.
He can come to the Knicks.
Hold on.
That boy, he's a good defender, and he
hold on. He aged 22.
Yeah.
Salary cap $1.7 million.
He will get more money.
15 points, 3 points per game, 2 boards, a steal. He played defense.
He played really good defense.
All right. So they said, look, like his body, like they said, Trish built on solid showing during the bubble season. They said his steals. They talking about his defense again.
Yeah.
So okay. So they say he had 3 and D.
Yeah.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So y'all looking for a 3 and D guy.
Facts.
Okay. Definitely trading Burks or somebody to get him.
Well, Burks is, I think he a free. We only signed him for 1 year. I think he a free agent.
But you said the 5 you said he was going to keep Burke wasn't in that.
Yeah, nah, he wasn't.
Okay.
See, the reason why I say that is because I like Burks. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's a pretty decent player, but he like to go. And when we was having runs and we was coming back into the game, I felt like he killed a lot of those runs because he was just chucking them shit.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like he wasn't trying to move the ball. He wasn't passing. I watch him miss a number of open players. You feel me? Like I like him when he's on. He's good, but when he's off,
so see what I was saying. Like Gary Trent, he's a good addition. He comes on the Knicks. Then Randall, he's number 1 option. Lillard comes to the Knicks. Randall's not number 1 option.
I mean, obviously, Lillard is a better basketball player.
Right. I'm just saying.
But what I'm saying is to think that they're only going after a number 1, like somebody to be ahead of Julius Randle is ridiculous. You feel me? But what I'm saying is you get the best available talent. You feel me?
So how you like?
The reason why I say no to Kawhi Leonard because he's not gonna work with Coach Tommy T because Kawhi Leonard likes what you call it the rest. What you call it? What's the term for it when they rest the players?
Oh, load management.
Yeah. Coach Tommy T,
Iron Man.
Yeah, Coach Tommy T ain't with that shit. You feel me? Like,
Look, all right. So what about Laurie McConnon from Chicago? Laurie McConnon, Laurie.
You got a picture? Oh, nah, marketing. Nah. That boy don't play no defense neither. He can shoot though.
All right. So Victor Oladipo.
Bro, he'll never play. He always hurt.
Duncan Robinson.
I ain't mad at Duncan Robinson. He's a sniper.
Okay.
You feel me? And he's not horrible defensively. You feel me? Like he's adequate.
Okay. Will Barton.
Nah.
Goran Dragic.
He is a rat for him. He washed.
Serge Ibaka.
He's washed too.
Mitchell. Oh shit. Is y'all doing with Mitchell Robinson?
We don't know. Yeah, like he's been hurt a lot. You feel me? I do like him better than Noel. Even though Noel does something that's more flashy, like the block stat is more flashy. You feel me? But I do think Mitchell Robinson is a better defender.
Okay.
You know, he might not get as many blocks because he don't jump as much anymore. Like he stopped biting on the pump fakes because a couple seasons ago, what Noel was doing this season, Mitchell Robinson was doing that the last 2-3 seasons.
Well, how many, far as career wise, how many years they got player to player?
Oh, Noel got him by a few years. I think Noel got him by like good 4 or 5 years.
Okay, Mitchell Robinson got him in.
Yeah, he's like 3 years in. Three years in.
All right.
Yeah.
What about how you like Andre Drummond?
I'm not mad. If so, this is how I view it. If we're not going to re-sign Mitchell Robinson or Noel, one of them going, I'm not mad at Andre Drummond. Because I think one of the things that we did miss this season is a center, a 5 that could rebound well.
Yeah.
As much as I like Mitchell Robinson defensively, he's not really a great rebounder.
All right.
And that's what Andre Drummond does.
Okay.
He gets boards. You feel me?
You know, one thing he do is that.
And you could also occasionally throw the ball to him in a post. He could get you a bucket. You feel me? And neither one of those guys could do that. Mm-hmm. So I'm not mad at him, but I'm not paying him a shit ton of money.
Okay. All right. Well, I like this next one. Lemon Pepper Lou.
Now,
a little offensive spark.
He would just contemplate retired after he got traded. So I'm not even.
All right. Montrezl Harrell. How he fit in that? How he fit in that system?
I think the Lakers did him dirty. Like I think Montrezl Harrell was somebody that they needed on the court. Montrezl Harrell has a New York Knicks attitude. He don't give a fuck. You feel me? Like
so you like that? You like him? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So like these are all viable options. Like that's what I'm saying when they say the Knicks have a lot of decisions to make. Like these are the kind of decisions they have to make.
Bobby Portis.
They've been there, done that.
Okay.
And even though I'm not mad at Bobby.
All right, this last one is good. Taylor Horton Tucker.
Nah, boo. He can stay where he had to.
Wow.
That's the dude from the Lakers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, boo. He can stay where he at.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, I wanted to mention all of the net players that we doing this for. Shout out to LaMarcus Aldridge kid, but one specifically, Buck Williams, which was a net and Nick. When he specifically, I was reading it. We lost to the Milwaukee Bucks to go into the second round in 1976, and I take that personal. This year, we gonna make it right. We gonna make it right. You know what I'm saying? Buck Williams, he was on a team with us. When was it? I'm over here looking for it. I just had it. Yeah, right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Buck Williams, man. He was a Nick and he was a net. And when he was with us, the second round appearance since the ABA NBA merger in 1976, when we lost to the Milwaukee Bucks. I ain't with that. Now I'm saying we gotta change that. So since 1976 to bringing it till now, I'm letting you know we gotta square that away. All you Milwaukee Bucky fans or whatever, y'all better know, man. When y'all cut it to Barkley, man, the only thing y'all leave it with is an L, man. That's what's gonna happen. That's a fact. When y'all pull up, we know what we doing. We good at home games. The last team that showed up was the Boston, and they lost twice. The same thing that's gonna happen to y'all. Beat them down, beat you down.
This is a way better team.
I'm saying?
This is a way
Debo voice.
This is a way better team than the Boston Celtics.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
You've been asking me a lot of questions.
Yeah.
It's time for me to ask you a question.
Let's get it.
You feel me? Like, what y'all gonna do about Giannis? The man averaged 40 on y'all this season.
They asked Blake the same question, and he said we're gonna handle that by committee. So
they ain't got no choice.
Listen, but that being said, that's still good coaching. That's still a good mentality that you want your player to have. You don't want him to be arrogant playing a player that he knows size-wise.
They dropped 40
got the
on
advantage.
They dropped 40 on them all season.
Again, shout out to Steve Nash and the Brooklyn Nets. We ain't show our hand in the playoffs because we played Milwaukee right before the playoffs, so we didn't show them what we was going to do because we knew they was a potential team that we would have to go through to get to the land called finals, and we on our way. Saturday, pull up June 5th, 7:30 at the Barclays.
Tomorrow.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Pull up.
So
representing the Mecca.
So, but my question is what, so by committee, like,
yeah,
who you think has the best shot at guarding Giannis?
I think when he say by committee, what we want to do with Giannis is not let him eat the space like he did last game, for one. So what we do is we pick him up at 3. That's committee. Wherever he at, hold on. Wherever he at, if he at 3, we just eat that space. You make him get the ball out of his hands. He going to try to go to the post. So this is what I want to see as a net fan. I want to see the guard get picked up at half court, and we guard him from there, and we guard Giannis from the 3-point line. And you would just follow him and try to do much ball time as possible. Now, having the defense at the half court, you eating the clock. Time they get to the 3-point line from the half court, that's nice on our side, on the defensive side of the ball. Why? Because we doing what? Making sure that the tempo is on our side because we home, and home games matter. I feel like it does. And when you look, I feel like the Barclays, that intensity in there, the fans being in the building, yo, it's live.
What I'm saying is this though. That whole team has extensive playoff experience. I don't think these things rattle them. You know, I don't think.
No,
I think that may do more for your team and give them energy. But as far as rattling the Milwaukee, that whole team has extensive playoff experience.
All right, so we clear, right? I'm not expecting a weak team in the Milwaukee Bucks. I'm not.
Oh, I know you're not.
Yeah, they the only team that went to the second round with a sweep. So that being said, of course, we watching them. Harden in the interview at a post-game interview say, yo, we thinking about Milwaukee. They asked him, like, are you thinking about Milwaukee? He said, I'm thinking about Milwaukee right now.
I mean, as he should.
That being said, that's the second round talk.
You know what I'm saying? As he should. I mean, those guys beat you three times. I mean, 2 times this year. Giannis dropped 40
when he did that.
Yeah, he was there one of them.
He was there.
Yeah, okay. he was there one of them.
Yeah,
he wasn't there the last one. He wasn't there the last one.
And to add to what you asked me, Nick Claxton, He's a specific guy that we're going to need, not necessarily for steals or body, but long arms, making sure that Giannis isn't a facilitator, because we keep our eye open and we see that he dropped dimes too. Giannis dropped dimes too. We see that happening.
This is no hate. This is just me observing the game. I've watched Nick Clax try to guard Giannis.
No.
He's not strong enough.
No.
You feel me?
I'm not disagreeing. I'm saying by committee. So that means we got Nick Clax guarding the passing lane, so that way Giannis is in the facilitator. We got KD on help defense, not necessarily the guy on Giannis. He's not the guy on Giannis. The guy, this is where Jordan is essential. Yeah. We got to put Jordan in there so he can either foul Giannis, or
Giannis
fouling Giannis is part of the plan, bro.
I watched Giannis put Jordan in the weight room a few times.
Yeah, no, but I'm just
put him
saying,
in the weight room.
But what I'm saying is, following what Blake Griffin said, by committee, that means Griffin, Jordan, Nick Clax, and KD. We got 4 guys to guard Giannis. That's what we doing for the most part. Not to mention, if we doing that, again, we making sure he not a facilitator, because it's true. And we know about PJ Tucker, him in the corner. Yeah, so trust me, I know it's not a game. I know they're going to try to do that 1-2 between him and PJ Tucker when Giannis get double, because it's inevitable. I know it's inevitable. But I don't think Drew is, that's where we win the game. I don't think Drew is dropping 40 on us.
You don't need Drew to drop 40.
No, but that's the point.
You don't need Drew.
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Listen, when you watch our games, pay attention to the defense as well. Hold on.
You know who could drop 40 on you? Middleton.
Hold on. The announcer asked KD, he said, yo, you know how you feel about dropping 42? The first thing KD mentioned, he ignored that and said, yo, this is how well we played on defense. We held this team to a 41% clip. That's the kind of defense we playing cohesively on the defensive side of the ball.
The Celtics?
Yeah, no, but the point is minded wise. Right? No, I'm saying
that was easy to do because that team is not good.
What I'm saying is we still focus minded on the defensive side of the ball. So again, we know to let the offense try to run through Drew Holiday, and he's going to have to knock down open jumpers. We're going to test his jumper.
Bro, listen.
That's you asking me how we going to beat Holiday, him? He has to drop 50.
Drew Holiday, they don't need him to drop 50. I promise you they don't.
Giannis ain't going to drop 40. Every game to win him.
He did it to y'all all season.
No,
what are you talking about?
No, he didn't win every game though. We beat them the first
game, but he dropped incredible 40. Bruce Brown was too small to guard Giannis a 7-game series.
He guarded Middleton, and he played it was a great contested shot by Bruce Brown that caused us to win that game.
So what happened the other 2 games though?
The other 2 games, we let them win that. We didn't want to show them our playoff hand.
Boy, you be just talking anything.
Hold on. We outsmarted Milwaukee. We had this discussion. You said, yo, Milwaukee, they doing this. You say, yo, how y'all going to just lose games on purpose? But we were second and they third. So in the playoffs, it matters because we have home court and they don't. Bro, so we beat them.
Nobody in the NBA
in the
lose
grand
games on
scheme
purpose,
of
bro.
In the grand scheme,
in the unless you going for a lottery pick, nobody loses games on purpose.
We ain't lose games on purpose. I'm saying
that's what I'm saying. They beat y'all, but you make it seem like y'all lost those games on purpose.
Hand. We ain't showing my playoff hand. That's what I'm saying. We didn't show like half these games. What does it matter? We in second place,
bruh. Nobody. What I'm saying is nobody lose games on purpose, and you making it seem like they lost games on purpose because they didn't want to show their hand.
No, they didn't want to show. We didn't want to show our hand. Any coach would make an adjustment between having a one-on-one between Blake Griffin and Giannis. Like, so case in point is any coach, like you say, any coach could do that. Any coach could do that. Again, we didn't want to show him our playoff hand. And again, we won the regular season battle because we were in second place. And now the first game, which is tomorrow night, they have to come to us instead of it being the other way around. And you made it count last round.
Head-to-head games, they won more games. One between y'all two. Y'all didn't win that battle. Y'all won more games against other teams.
No, we won chess.
But playing each other, Milwaukee beat y'all. And something that you said earlier. If you think pressing Giannis is going to be a good option for you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What do you mean?
You talking about pressing him at the 3-point line? None of your bigs are quick enough to stay with Giannis.
Nick Claxton can stay in front of him.
No, he can't.
And then we can double him.
No, he can't.
PJ Tucker got to come off that line.
Nick Claxton cannot guard Giannis Antetokounmpo from the 3-point line if he drives on him. No. Nick Claxton is not that quick. He's not that quick. He's not that strong. But what I'm saying is that's going to put your defense in a bad space. Because look, yes, it is. Because look, when Giannis get past whoever tries to press him on the 3-point line, you also got to contend with Brook Lopez could shoot, and he's a big body that could catch an alley-oop near the hoop. And like you said, now when Giannis get past whoever guarded him, pressing him at the 3-point line, you feel me? Now that means your center, or your power forward, or whoever else, your other big man has to step up.
Mm-hmm.
That leaves the big man from the Bucks available for alley. Yo, Brook Lopez is a legit 7 feet with really, really long arms. All Giannis has to do is
he's the all-time leader scorer for the Brooklyn Nets. We know exactly who Brook Lopez is.
And he can shoot the 3. That's what I'm saying. So the reason why pressing Giannis is a horrible idea for the 3-point line, because it's going to continually put your defense in a bad space.
I disagree. I feel like the fast hands of Bruce Brown, Shamet, Nick Claxton, they the leaders on our defense. And between Bruce Brown, Shamet, and Nick Claxton, I think they're going to do well on the perimeter, and a lot of penetrate dish that they're going to try to run through with Drew Holiday is not going to happen the way they want, because we expect the penetrate dish, and we know that Drew Holiday is not going to take all of those shots. He's not comfortable taking a lot of shots for him to score 40 a night. And if we force them to run the offense through Drew Holiday, listen, this is what I'm trying to say. If we force them to run the offense through Drew Holiday, the only thing they're going to try to do about it is give Giannis more touches. And at the end of the day, if they keep trying to force him the ball, it's no way that they're going to be able to win 4 games doing that.
Bro,
I'm not saying they're not going to do anything, but they're not going to win 4 games trying to with Giannis.
We got Drew Holiday is a really good basketball player. Right?
Kyrie is too.
Kyrie, but what I'm saying is,
Kyrie or Drew, who better?
Yeah, I'll take Kyrie. But what I'm saying is this: the way you talking about defending Drew Holiday like he's an average player.
No,
I'm not.
Saying he's not going to carry their offense in the playoffs for 4
games. Their team
is
really good. He doesn't have to carry the offense. That's what I'm saying. They have a lot of different options.
Right,
and you putting all you talking about putting in
PJ Tucker, not a bucket. Like he not could create his own shot.
What I'm saying is with the people that they got, multiple people could create their own shots on their team.
Only 3.
That's multiple. What are you talking about?
We got 3 too.
But what I'm saying is your defensive scheme and the way you explain it really doesn't make sense, because I understand who you have on your team. I'm not talking about your offensive side of the ball. What we're talking about is Milwaukee's side of the ball. Now I'm talking about the way you talking about guarding Drew Holiday, bro, and he has to drop 40. No, bro. Yeah. Middleton could take you off the dribble. He could shoot. You feel me? You got Giannis and you got Drew. You feel me? And then they got a lot of spot up 3-point shooters, dog. You feel me? Because a lot. That team is literally built for penetrating dish basketball, son.
I know.
You feel me? Like,
and this is what I'm saying. Nick Claxton got long arms. KD got long arms. Shamet, Bruce Brown, they got good hands. They good around the basketball. And again, on the defensive side of the ball, I'm not switching the topic. I'm saying on the defensive side of the ball, if you looked at regardless of who we played, we've shown up. We've shown that we could step up and win games because of our defense. Because trust me, one of those games was because of defense. Because our offense was stinking up it was not good. We shot at a low clip for 3-point. It was like 8 for 24. So I'm saying in the playoffs, we know that offense don't win every game. And when it was time for us to play defense, we did. And I think we're going to show up again. And I think us being home is relevant. Us being in second place, because like you said, it was a tug of war for like a week, but not long. We held that second place. That being said, we won there. We won the war. We went in a war. They won a little battle. They won 2 games. Hey, this is regular season. It didn't determine the outcome of who's second and third. That's my point.
I don't think that's a little battle. You feel me? It has a lot to do with confidence going into the series.
Oh, we got confidence.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about Milwaukee. Now they could look at it and be like, yo, we know we could beat these guys. We did it. You feel me? Like, we did it. You feel me? Like, so that has a lot to do with confidence, especially for a team who has so much playoff experience already. You feel me? Like, that whole team has a Beverly of playoff experience. Like, that whole team. So, like, they're not going to be rattled by the moment. It's just, can they execute their offense like
but
they
that's
have
what I'm
been all
saying.
season?
Right. I'm not worried about having
Because they're a pretty good defensive
yeah,
team too.
I'm not worried about them having weak spots. I'm relying on the fact that we got champions, and they're the only champions that's going to be in this series.
All right, so
I only said that to say when it comes to experience, we have more of it. So
I don't think team wide, no.
Team wise,
all right. But
what I'm saying is,
and
okay.
I want to make a point on that too.
Hold on, I just want to say, as far as leadership, we breaking records. They had 141 points combined all together. They only played like 10, 11 games together all season.
Playing who?
KD, Harden, and Kyrie.
Playing who?
The Celtics. But the point is, it's a record.
It's different.
But
that team is not good.
But no, what I'm saying is,
I don't care what you did with Boston because that team is not good.
I'm not saying about Boston. I'm saying those three took a lot of criticism because they wasn't supposed to be cohesive because they didn't play a lot of games during the regular season.
A bad team.
But for them to break a record, y'all team played together all season. Y'all ain't break the record.
They played a bad team.
So what I'm saying
we
is,
played a way better team than y'all. Y'all played a bad team.
We give credit to our team and what we're doing. We ain't worry about what the other team's doing. They just end our way on the land to the land to the land.
The team that you beat and broke the record on was a really bad team. You feel me? Like they had one major offensive threat on that whole team.
Nah, bro.
Oh, here you go.
Nah,
yo,
bro.
He be on Amazon. He gonna spend all his money on this show.
I gotta pull out the violin.
First of all, for me, I'm not complaining about Boston,
bro.
Now
you keep saying that we had a weak team and y'all had a strong team, bro.
We had a better team. That's a fact.
Bro. Nah, stop that.
That's not a fact. So is Atlanta not a better team than Boston?
No. The point is, y'all have an excuse for losing in the Garden the last game,
listen,
bro.
I'm not making.
So y'all were wrong for that,
bro. Listen to what I'm saying. Instead of picking the one part that you want to harp on, and listen to the whole argument as an entirety, because you've been fiending to break that out of your pocket. That's why you picked that one argument to try to break that out your pocket. And that was, bro, how much you spent for that, bro? How long was you on Amazon looking for that?
It was easy. I got Prime.
Yeah, he was on. I can see it now. Ooh, I'm gonna buy. See, look, you couldn't even use that on a Nick argument. You had to use it on an argument I'm making about another team that y'all played. But anyway,
kept it real, bro. I ain't gonna pull it out if it ain't necessary.
Listen to, I'm keeping it real now. What I'm saying is, it is a fact that Atlanta is a way better team than Boston. You feel me?
Bro,
and the record
y'all shouldn't have lost at the Garden. Y'all heard Mecca feeling. Say sorry.
Boy, you just not gonna let me finish talking.
All right.
So, boom, because I let you talk all show. You feel me? I let you have your time. Let me have my time and listen to the whole argument in its entirety instead of fucking trying to harp on the one part of an argument. But look, so what I was saying is the team that you beat and broke this quote unquote record was trash. The team that you are playing now is a way better team on both sides of the ball, defensively and offensively.
Okay.
And now what I was going to get at was, bro, you're going to need more than KD, Harden, and Kyrie to show up to beat
Milwaukee Bucks.
We
ready
this
for
is a
the
fact.
Buccaneers.
But now that's what that goes.
We ready for the Buccaneers?
Listen, I know it's going. I'm not saying that y'all gonna lose. I'm not saying it's gonna be. I'm not gonna say that y'all gonna win easily.
We're not gonna lose. The Buccaneers gonna lose.
We got like half an hour. You said you wanted to sit to talk about, because I know he got some shit he want to talk about LeBron. So yeah, you got to pull up, Rocco. You got to pull up.
Yo, disclaimer. I still want to be friends with Rocco after this conversation. It's different. I shook Rocco hand. I told him he's a good person. I know he's good to his family. His family guy, good guy, friend. You want to know somebody that's somebody? Know this guy. He's a cool guy, but he's about to get broiled. Tread lightly, scary hour vlogger. Scary hour, okay. Yeah, nah.
Check.
You tilting it towards this way. There he, I see him sitting there. Yeah.
Yo, first of all, let me get my guy.
Where I'm at? I'm there.
Yeah, you right there, bro. You blind for real. Yo,
all right,
first of all, let me give my guy a proper introduction. You know, clap it up for my man Rocco. He's co-owner of the beautiful establishment that we are currently broadcasting from, Reflex Radio. Also a host of his own sport podcast, Out of Bounds. that he's bringing back Sundays.
Yeah,
that's my
He's back
guy.
on
I'm gonna
Sunday.
pop up on there too because I like that show. They cover all sports. You feel me?
I come with my violin.
Hey, and he's a diehard LeBron James fan. So
Oh yeah, you know that.
he got his Lakers shorts on right now.
What's going on? What's up with your fearless leader? You cannot even protect your own arena. I will not have it though. Wakanda voice. He left his team alone. Say you lose by yourself. I'm going to the locker. My toe hurt.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I usually I usually be shitting on a lot of stuff that you do. That small violin is hilarious though.
Yeah,
bro.
that's funny. That's funny.
Go ahead, say something. Say something.
He that was a bitch move.
Okay.
He did some bitch shit.
Okay.
Listen, but you see, the thing you'll learn about me is that I'm not afraid to criticize.
Okay.
I don't care about that.
That's fact.
He knows that.
Yeah, that's fact.
That, but he did some bitch shit. He did some bitch shit. Yes, he wasn't. There was times he wasn't coming across half court and staying on the other side of the car. I seen all that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But old age.
Okay.
He is 36.
He's 36.
Mm-hmm.
He was hurt. They were all hurt.
What? Oh, whoa, what do you
They were
mean?
all hurt.
His second best
Listen,
player was hurt too.
As much, I'm gonna say, listen, I'm gonna keep it real.
Okay.
Like I said
all
before,
right.
like I said before when we walk, I said we lost. We lost.
All right.
I'm not gonna make excuses, but there's things that added up to, of course, us losing.
Are you angry that they put AD out there knowing he was hurt?
I'm not angry. I just don't see the point. Like, I don't see what he was trying to prove. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel almost it made him look even more dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we
played
know
5 minutes the last game.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
That's pressure.
I mean, it's pressure, and it's also a lot of he's always hurt.
Yeah,
and
they played a really good team.
And they played a really good team. And then this too, not to make too many excuses, but at the same time, I play ball. So I used to play ball at a high level. So I know there's times where you think you just gonna be able to get up and go play ball, and that's what they did.
Okay,
yeah. That's what they did. They felt like the Suns were not good enough to the point where that these two could come back from injury, not really playing. Yo. I think AD missed about 30 games. LeBron missed another like 25 games.
Can I just ask you one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is LeBron going to invite AD over for Taco Tuesdays next season?
I mean,
or is it over? I'm trading everybody.
Nah, I don't.
You know how LeBron do.
I don't think it's over. I don't think it's over. I think between them two, I don't think so, man.
They gonna make it work.
They gotta make better moves.
You know, LeBron was 14-0 before this Laker team stained his legacy.
Yo,
man, listen, and that's the dumbest thing I ever heard. A first round exit stained his legacy. Let me just tell you this before, like, the dude's legacy is already set.
Listen,
so
bro, listen.
No really,
Jordan got bumped in the first round a few times.
Okay, now respect
really,
respect to LeBron. I mean? LeBron do his thing.
I seen that somebody else posted that. I was like, come on, man. Like,
bro, they just listen, unfairly. You already know how I feel when it comes to the greatest of all time talk. Me and Rocco have many of argument. You feel me? He knows how I feel. We're not gonna go there, right? But I do feel like LeBron gets a lot of unfair criticism. Sometimes it's like, yo, bro, y'all reaching now, and that 14-1 thing is clearly reaching.
All right, so can I ask you this as a Laker fan?
Yeah.
Schroeder said, "Go deeper in your pockets." Going offer me 90 million.
He ain't get nobody.
For who? For Schroeder?
That's what he said to the Lakers. He said 90 million pish posh. Come back with a better offer.
I highly doubt Schroeder.
He still get that money?
Schroeder's not getting that.
He fumbled the bag, bro. He fumbled the bag.
Not from the Lakers.
He fumbled the bag, bro. But one thing about AD, I know we had this conversation. I told you when y'all was traded for him, like, bro, I don't know if this is a long-time solution for the Lakers because that boy always hurt.
Yeah.
And look at him.
Yeah. And yesterday, I mean, I'm not gonna take credit from the Suns either, man. They played a fucking Devin Booker's.
Yeah, He's on the way.
He's on that trajectory.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like,
So let's talk about let's talk about GOAT talk, because two things I've heard, right? One thing I've
Let's not
heard.
do this.
I
I
don't
don't
do GOAT talk.
I don't want to listen. It's gonna give me a headache, bro. Especially with
All
this
right,
guy.
all right.
do
So
GOAT
we're
talk
gonna
anymore.
we could do yes and no's. You know what I'm saying?
No,
We
it's
don't
not
have
gonna be
stay
yes
on
or
it.
no.
It doesn't work
Yo,
like that.
listen.
Okay.
I don't feel like yelling, bro. I
Okay.
kept calm all show, except for the beginning of the show. But I've been calm all show, and if we start this conversation with
All right,
Rocco,
so let me. I refrain. Let me ask it a different way.
Go ahead.
You want to see your best player guard Booker. I mean, Booker was going off. You don't want to see LeBron say, all right, time the fuck
Right.
out. Let me guard Booker.
At
If
this
he
stage,
score on
not-
me,
not-
then
I-
he score
I
on me.
understand
But
what you-
he ain't going to go do that shit to us.
Listen, I understand what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but as a coach, I don't want 36-year-old LeBron guarding Devin Booker and then having to score on the offensive end
Yeah.
also. That's just not gonna.
I agree
It's
with
not
that.
gonna. It doesn't make sense.
Nah, I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? So at the same, he could have. I mean, of course, he could have guarded him on stretches and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That's cool, but majority of the time, that's what you bring the other niggas for.
yeah.
That's what the niggas on the bench is for. Y'all supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all handle that.
Yo,
What's
listen.
up with your boy, with the light skinned dude, the Cal Kuzma guy?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Where was he?
Looking like a bum.
I don't know.
Looking like a bum. Yo, Kyle Kuzma is like the most infuriating basketball player I ever watched, because at times you could see like, yo,
Oh, yeah.
this kid is going to be really effing good, and then sometimes to be like, yo, this can't be the same guy that played 3 days ago. You feel me? Like it can't be the same guy, because I don't think there's nothing offensively Kyle Kuzma can't do on the basketball court. You feel me? Except for stay consistent.
So, yeah, basically. I feel like the Lakers need. I think next year they just need a bunch of shooters.
All right, so let's get into me and T-Time. We went over this. Guys that you want to keep for next season. Who stays, who goes, like who's expendable and who you got to keep. Montrezl Harrell, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, before we get into that,
What is
Frank
going
Vogel
on?
got to get fired, bro. He got to get fired.
Man.
He got to get
I
fired.
don't know what
It's
he
getting
was doing.
spicy.
You guys were getting killed on the boards,
Shots fired.
and you got what, like two good rebounding guys. You feel me? Like that's what they do. You feel me? That the whole purpose of their game is to go get boards. Montrezl Harrell, former last year 6th man of the year, and Andre Drummond. You feel me? Like a rebounding machine. And y'all had Aiden Hawson, y'all.
Yeah. He was.
Nah,
and
he's a serious
he
player.
was kind of not even gonna say kind of the first 3 games, first two games he cooked Anthony Davis. Cooked him.
Yeah.
Hold on. This got nothing to do with nothing. Shout out to Clint Capella. He said we can push guys around too. We can talk shit
Well,
as
he-
well. So what you gonna do about it? We gonna get a win with it. So now we gonna come to your home and send you on vacation. House Cancun.
Yeah, so he could say that riding on Trey Young's coattail. Like I said earlier, if he did, Clint Capella had the luxury his whole career playing with the elitists of point guards. You feel me?
Yo,
He played with Chris Paul. You feel me? That's when he started making his name. Then he played with Harden, because Harden was running the point in Houston too. You feel me? Harden getting him all them lobs. Then he goes from that to playing with Trey Young.
Yo, since you're a Laker fan, right? You know who talks spicy that shouldn't be saying nothing? Jared Dudley.
Bruh.
Yo, he be talking heavy. You be like, all right, let me check his stats. This nigga gotta be great.
Nah, he haven't played in like 2
be
years.
trolling, though.
He haven't played in 2 years.
He be trolling.
Yo. Oh shit.
But
Kevin, yo, they say, look, Kevin Durant went 552 days between NBA games with the worst injury in the sport. If it's his first season back, he missed half this year. He's 32 and he's still leading the playoffs and scoring 34.8 with a career high
rested,
postseason. 69.6.
He
That
rested-
should be talked about more. Let's
He
talk
rested
about
all
it.
year. Like he's
Yo,
fresh.
See,
Yo!
He's fresh.
Oh my God.
Since we and Lakers are out, my team's out, and your team's out. See, this is where I bond with an enemy. because
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I don't as long as the Nets don't win, I'm good.
Hold on, let's talk about it. Why
Like,
we
I'm
not
good.
liked? But we should be liked. We,
Like,
I
I
mean,
just-
we
Because
gonna come up.
y'all do really corny stuff.
What
and
do you
then hide your
mean?
hands.
How you figure? Like, name one thing.
Bro,
I
that-
could name multiple
even
things.
even that
But
stat.
I wanted to talk about something. Yeah, though.
Let me even that stat you just read,
It's
right?
beautiful.
I read that before, right? I've seen that the other day, right? That people saying, "Oh, that should be talked about more." Why? He didn't play.
He's fresh.
He's
Like,
fresh.
Okay, so I'm glad you
Basically
said
had
that.
a year and some
No.
change off, and then he didn't play in the regular season
Yeah,
either.
yeah. I was going to talk.
We got guys taking days off, 2 weeks off just to chill. Kyrie Irving, he plays when he wants to play. You know what I'm saying? Like
for personal reasons.
He's gonna play when he ready to play. You know what I'm saying? Like
again,
and then we just gonna come together at the end, and then we just gonna try to win a championship.
Try to
That's
win a
why I don't like
championship.
these.
Yo. Try to win a championship first and foremost. Shout to AD, and I never want to see a team compete without top health. I would have loved to see Phoenix and LA go at it, top health, both with a healthy AD.
Facts.
Basically,
That would have been an amazing.
You know what I'm saying?
Series
That's what I really was looking forward to. So I say that to say we knew with the Brooklyn Nets that handling KD would be a delicate matter because of what happened when he was in Golden State and he left the game. He exited the game with the injury, right? So we knew when he played for us that this was going to happen. All of this was foreseen. Like, again, like as much as the criticism we get about how just like, I guess, putting this on the fly, we've been planning for this season 2 seasons ago. We've been doing this, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this all week, son. Denzel voice. You know what I'm saying?
This all week.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Yo, but yeah, listen, man. I'm not so much concerned about KD not playing. I get it because he had legit injuries. Yeah. You feel me? But back to what we were saying about why people don't like the Brooklyn Nets, because y'all do really like the players do really corny shit and then hide their hands, dog. Like yo, for instance, the biggest outrage was Kyrie getting a bottle thrown at him. Now, I'm not saying that throwing a bottle at any. Yo, listen, I'm not saying, because I need you to hear this part first, because you like to just make up whatever
DMX.
Yeah, you like to make up whatever theory out of what I'm saying, but I need you to hear this first part first. Right. There is never a space where it's okay for a fan to throw anything at an NBA player, whether it's bodily fluid or an object. You feel me?
Thank you.
But you also got to know that you're going to get some type of reaction if you walk in the middle of their home court and stomp on the logo. That's corny.
Stop.
But then you're going to be like, oh, it's outrageous. They treat it like a zoo. Bro, what did you think was going to happen? Like, you supposed to go and, bros, you supposed to go and disrespect? Like, that was uncalled for and unnecessary. And for you to hide your hands, like, why are they treating me like this?
Nah, I feel like.
No, you know what you did, bro.
Can I say something for Kyrie? I mean, hey, he is a Brooklyn Net.
Yeah, right, but you gonna make an excuse for why he stepped on the logo, which is tacky, what you should say.
What I'm saying is, with class and most etiquette as possible, Kyrie stomp on the eye of Lucky or whoever that Celtic was. It's no injury, real life. That bottle hit Kyrie in the face. Again, it's damage done.
But so what? I'm talking about.
So what?
What I said is in the beginning, there's never okay to retaliate and throwing anything at him. But you have to expect a reaction.
That's not equation. That's not equation.
You have to expect some kind of reaction.
Maybe boo or some shit, but not that.
But is it okay for him to do that?
I'm a competitive guy. I say fuck that Celtic logo. Stop.
But look. But my thing is,
KD talking spicy.
When the bottle throw happens after you do something like that, you should not be surprised. Is it okay? No. But should you be surprised that it happened? Absolutely not. Because it's an arena full of people. And I hate Boston Celtics, but they are some of the most diehard fans in the NBA. They take that shit real serious. You feel me?
Right.
And you go, bruh.
Disclaimer, brother man Kyrie meant no harm by that. He was rubbing his foot there.
Bro,
he's seen something in
his
eye. He's seen something in his eye.
This is the problem I have with this guy, right?
Corner of his eye.
He never admits when his team does something corny. That's corny. That's corny. That's corny and that's tasteless, dog. Like,
yo, they was saying a lot of spicy shit behind closed doors. Kyrie addressed it. And he was like, yo, there's a lot of stuff that y'all don't know that was said and done when I was a Celtic. He didn't speak on the matter much.
So
but
now
enough to say, stop.
That's corny. It's corny. So
gentlemen, sweep. Good night. Vacation Cancun. How you like it?
So that's exactly what you're supposed to do to that team, though. Like y'all supposed
Hawaii,
to sweep them, honestly.
Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic.
But anyway,
where you want to go?
So you have enough restraint not to comment on the bad things that's said to you. But you go. There's a whole bunch of people who didn't.
Nobody got hurt.
There's a whole bunch of people who didn't say anything to Kyrie Irving that are Kyrie Irving fans that's in that crowd that support that team. And that's disrespectful. Like if you play any kind of organized sport, dog, you know you do something like that. That's like one of that's high level disrespect. You feel me?
So what we got? Another Knicks fan with a lost wish. Y'all had a Knicks fan that spit on somebody,
and I condemn that on this show.
From you.
And on this show, I condemn that. Did I not?
You did.
But you are sitting here making
Trae
excuses.
Young song.
Yeah, and
talk about disrespect.
Yeah,
the audacity.
I'm not a player. You feel me? I can say whatever I want here.
You jam into it.
Yeah, that's facts. I can say whatever I want.
You ever
here.
rode to a Trae Young, fuck Trae Young song?
Have I
rode to it in your car? Like you like driving this shit. All right, well, not road. Have you ever been in your vehicle and put the song on?
No, I thought that song was hilarious though.
Okay.
I thought it was hilarious though. Okay. But what I'm saying is this.
You know right where it was at.
My thing is this. You step on a logo, you should expect a reaction. You feel me? Like whatever the reaction is, you should expect it. I'm not saying that the reaction was right, but for you to sit there like, oh man, why are they doing this to me? Like what? Dog, you know what you did.
I like sometimes you don't expect, you don't expect to be Oakley and get thrown out at the Garden. Hey, you don't expect to be Spike Lee. They said, hey, you can't go through the Spike door, Spike Lee. Fuck that, you Spike Lee. Who cares? You don't expect that.
What does have to do with what we're talking about right now? See, this is what I'm saying about
you talking about
the topic.
I'm talking about
like you compare
about
apples and oranges right now.
You talk about
that
what
has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
What I'm saying is those two. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what it means. Let me tell you what it means. It means expect. You said expect. Spike Lee doesn't expect to hear no bullshit. Oakley don't expect to get kicked out the Garden.
That has nothing
so
to
what I'm
do
saying is
with what we're talking
what
about
I'm saying
right
is
now.
what I'm saying as far as expectations, you expect a boo, but you don't expect somebody to throw a real water bottle at you. Expectations. That's what I'm talking about.
That still has nothing to do with what we're talking about right now.
I thought we was talking about Kyrie should expect a bottle thrown at him because he stepped on Lucky.
Because he did something stupid.
That's what we talking about.
You expect a reaction. You feel me? You expect a reaction.
I'm saying not that. That was that was irrational reaction. That wasn't rational.
I'm not. Again, I said that it's not right that they threw the bottle.
Yeah,
but he should have expected something to happen. You do something like that in Boston Garden.
Oakley didn't deserve that.
After he did a corny move, said I expect to sign back here next year and then go sign with another team.
That's what I was about to say. I think
it's compounded.
More that. It was him. It was them being here. He barely played in Boston. You know what I'm saying? He was hurt most of the time he was in Boston. Then he said he was going to resign, and he didn't resign. He came to
He said it in the middle of Boston Garden.
You know
like it's not like he said it in a press conference.
I think it was all that.
He had the microphone.
All that. Like so I'll say this. So I'll say this, and then I'll let y'all finish up. Listen. I hate Kyrie. I don't hate Kyrie, but I don't think anybody should get no bottle thrown at them. But I will say this: he did act like he didn't do anything. That's my problem. That's where I see where he's coming from. He's kind of, you know what I mean?
He threw dirt. He threw dirt and hit his hands. Like,
you know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And so
Kyrie said what we doing is uniting the world, man. He wants peace and happiness, man. Love and peace, my guys. Hey, you guys didn't make the second round, but we can all chill out, man. Let's have beers together. Let's clap it up with second rounders and first rounders having beers together. Y'all want to have a beer? First rounders. You first round guys want to have a beer? Let's have a beer. Huh?
So look. You know all the shit that they talk about the Knicks going crazy for making the playoffs. This is how he feels for making the second round.
Friend of foe, state your bitch.
He's not used to making the second round. He's
so
not used to it.
You said you was gonna root for us if y'all lost.
No, I didn't. Well, why are you lying?
All right.
Why are you lying?
So anybody but y'all.
Shout out to my guy Rocco on the pull up.
Yeah.
Word.
Shout out to his show. What's the name of your show again?
Out of bounds. Shout
out to Out of Bounds. Pull up, watch Out of Bounds. That's a fire show. They talk all sports.
Word. But yeah, son, like again, I'm not rooting.
Yo, Rocco.
I'm not you.
Yo, you could do the camera for us real quick.
Yeah, I'm not rooting for or against the Brooklyn Nets. I really don't care that much.
All right.
But if y'all do lose, I'm going to talk hella shit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thanks, Rocco.
Yeah, if y'all lose, I'm gonna talk hella shit.
Yeah, I mean, well, that means you're not rooting for us. Okay,
I'm not rooting for or against you.
All right,
but if y'all lose, I'm talking hella
shit.
So
in Milwaukee, you see us in 7, beating them in 7.
I don't know. I got to see the first game. I got to see how Milwaukee plays.
Okay. All right. Well, I see Milwaukee losing because we got home court advantage. I think honestly, if they had home court, we win in a split, and it'll be 1-1 going back to the Barclays. But I think we'll go up 2-0 because we're at home.
I think that
home court will work for on our side.
The reason why I think that home court doesn't hold as much weight as you think it does is because that is a playoff experience team. They may not have any champions on the team, but that they have that whole roster has playoff experience, though. You feel me? Like they seen it. They know what it's like to be in enemy territory. They know what it's like when a team goes on a run.
Tough team.
Yeah, when they know what it feels like when a team goes on a run and the crowd's getting crazy.
No, I don't want you to get this twisted, bro. This ain't no pushover team.
Yeah.
I'm not saying this is a
cakewalk. I know you're not saying that. What I'm saying is,
so we
what I'm saying is,
that.
I think we're debating over the fact how big of an impact home court advantage is going to have in the series.
I think it's huge.
So again, I'm not going to say that it is not important or it doesn't have to have an advantage. But what I'm saying is, I think that you're relying on that part too much. You feel me? Like I don't think it's going to have as big of an effect as you think it is.
No, I think it does because, like you said, team wise, Milwaukee has more experience. Correct?
Huh?
Team wise, Milwaukee as a team, player wise, as far as experience, they have more playoff experience
as a team,
right? Yeah. So I'm saying that favors them.
Yeah,
us having home court and those players that aren't experienced being home playing first benefits us because they're not experienced. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that works in our favor. And I'm saying that we were playing chess and we made sure we went into the postseason 5-game win streak, bro. That's what I'm saying. They're a tough team, and I do see them every game fighting to the last basket, last point. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Me and Brooklyn Nets in Milwaukee.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying like I see it a battle. Like I don't see it like a easy.
It's gonna be a really good series.
Yeah,
man.
like it might be the best series in the playoffs besides the Dallas and the which they play tonight, right? The Dallas and the Clippers. And I heard that's the only series where the away team won the games. They all lost their home games.
Yeah.
That's weird, right?
Yeah, very weird. I think this is gonna be a really good series. I'm a lover of basketball. You feel me? Like, so regardless who's playing, I was gonna watch this series anyway. You feel me? Like,
right.
I'll try to watch as much playoff basketball as possible. Obviously, I can't watch every game. I wish I could.
But I wanted to ask you that. Just a basketball question. In the playoffs, what players, the young core, you see the future of the NBA? I ask because I like Trae Young and Doncic.
Yeah,
and Ja Morant, man.
Ja Morant, he needs help. He needs help on that team.
Future of the NBA, I put him up there. I say he that good.
If I was Ja Morant, I'll try to get out of Memphis as quickly as possible. Memphis doesn't have a history of putting together championship teams.
Y'all want Ja Morant in the playoffs with y'all? The same team, same five you said with Ja Morant. Y'all win? Y'all
bro,
go to the second
who
round?
Wouldn't want Ja Morant on a team, dog? Like that's what you talking about. Like,
no, but he ain't even on the free agent list, so skip that.
Well,
who
wouldn't want him on a team? Yeah. But that's a no-brainer question. But like
I look at your team.
Ja Morant is definitely the future. Devin Booker is the future. Who else? There's some, like you said, Trae. I was very impressed with the way he played this series. Yeah. Even though I hate his
Michael Jordan.
I hate his game, and he didn't do what he normally does as much in this series, which is why I was impressed. Because usually he
knocked down that deep three ball.
He does that all the time. That's nothing new.
Yeah.
You feel me? But normally he's a foul hunter. You feel me? Like he does that all game, and he didn't do it as much. And I was impressed. Yeah, I was impressed. And he played a hell of a series, man. You got to tip your cap to him. But it's still fuck Trae Young though.
I mean, he looked like Reggie Miller out there. He's a Nick killer, bro.
First of all,
Trae Young is a Nick killer.
You know what's disrespectful to Reggie Miller, saying that he looked like Reggie Miller out there? What Reggie Miller did was like literally almost impossible.
With the 8-second thing?
Yeah, like that, like that was
nobody did that.
That was come on, bro. Like he had a great series.
You was a fan when that happened?
Huh?
You was a fan when that happened?
A little bit. Because look, even though I was a Jordan fan, you feel me? Even though I was a Jordan fan, the
Right.
Knicks was my second team. You feel me? Like I Jordan was my number one guy. I still supported the Knicks. So that's why when people are like, yo, you wasn't a Knicks fan, I'm like, well,
What about now? I ain't got no second team. I got one team.
Yeah, I don't have a second team.
Okay, we both got one team.
It wasn't even
Good.
like I was a Chicago Bulls fan. I was a Michael Jordan fan.
Okay.
When Michael Jordan retired, I didn't root for the Bulls.
Right.
You feel me? Like I was rooting for the Knicks. And when he came back, I started rooting for Michael Jordan again because it was fucking Michael Jordan, man. Like anyway.
All right, so hold on real quick, just so we don't forget this. I want to say that, yeah, it is essential for other players to step up besides the big three. We miss Jeff Green and is AJ, Bruce Brown, Nick Claxton, Jordan. They're going to have to pick up the slack of what Green is, where he not there. Now, Green is a stretch forward and is a bucket. That means he could get his own basket. And we missing that him not being there. So him not being there the first 2-3 games, truth is that we got to play again Jordan, Claxton, AJ, and MJ. MJ is going to be important because I think if he made Drew Holiday play both sides of the ball all game, like if he challenges Drew
Holiday is a real,
no, but when
he's
I'm
a
saying,
really good defender,
right?
too.
What I'm saying is, I know this, but he's either going to have to guard Kyrie or Harden. And when he comes, when they resting, if Mike James is getting playing time, and now Drew has to guard him, to do that for a series is a lot. And I feel like, yeah, they are equipped, but we are as well. And I'm looking at it like, again, I put the emphasis on us winning this season because of the home court advantage. I feel like we beat Milwaukee in this series because of it. Because if we go into this same series third place, they beat us because of home court advantage. I feel like we win because of it, not in 7, but in 6. Maybe 5 or 6. I don't see us sweeping them.
Bro.
I see 5 or 6.
Oh, and that boy Forbes coming off the bench, who's been balling out for Milwaukee. I gotta guard him too.
Yeah, no, we know they
like,
they
bruh,
got a
like
team. We know.
Yeah, like their bench is good too.
No, yo, we trust me. We know. We have no misunderstanding about who they are.
Really good series, dog.
Yeah, but do you know who KD is? KD following in the footsteps of Dr. J. Kevin Durant is the first net player to post consecutive 35-point games in the playoffs since Julius Erving 1976.
All right,
you know what I'm saying. But this is again,
we know KD get buckets. Like that's never been a question,
man.
That's never been a question. You feel me? Like the questions of the series doesn't revolve around your big three. Pause. Like we know what they're gonna do. Like that's a given. The question in the series revolve around the others. You feel me?
Okay. So to add to what you said, again, going into the playoffs when Nash was giving these guys minutes, it was 2 games. It was one time we had 8 players in double figures, and another time we had 6 players in double figures. So it showed that with Harden, let me add that, with Harden, he's able to facilitate the ball for the bench to be strong. Without Harden, we don't have a strong bench because honestly, they not bucket getters. We got bucket getters in AJ, Mike James, and in my opinion, not Nick Claxton.
Yeah.
I think Bruce Brown, he's good around the basket. He's not necessarily going to create his own shot, but you don't want to leave him open all game neither. You know what I'm saying? So between Shamet, Joe Harris, Nick Claxton, Shamet, Joe Harris, and Mike James and AJ, those specific 4 players, Shamet, Harris, Mike James, AJ, bucket getters. We got 4 bucket getters besides the big 3. And this is why I'm confident going into the playoffs. I feel like Nash knows that he wanted this big 3 to be cohesive going into the second round, knowing more than likely we're going to play versus who we playing, right? And that happened. Showed that we could play together, broke records. It's signed and sealed. We didn't make sure that we got 2 10-day contracts for AJ and MJ for no reason.
Bro.
At some point, we're gonna give them playing time, and it's gonna be in the second round.
I'm looking,
and it's gonna behoove us. We're gonna win partly because of their contribution.
I'm looking at the
Brooklyn Nets big fan breeze.
I'm looking at the stats from these other games, and yo, your others got to play way better than this, bro.
Yeah.
Like if they show up in any capacity of what they did in this freaking Celtics series, it might be ugly, so.
Steve Nash said that Bruce Brown is a Swiss Army knife. That means he's scrappy. He's getting rebounds, taking charges. He's doing a lot that probably don't add up on the stat sheet.
Facts.
Again, he's great at contended shots. Like one stat I seen by Harden, it was like, yo, this is his plus minus because his opponents, who he was guarding, was 2 for 12. So whoever he was guarding was only 2 for 12.
Who you think he's gonna be guarding?
I think they're gonna put him on Drew. I see that head-to-head matchup between him and Drew.
Yeah,
I see that happening
because I don't think he's tall enough to guard Middleton. Middleton to shoot over.
No, he's not gonna guard Middleton.
Yeah.
I don't think that happens. I think what really happens is how they guard us because of the switch off. I imagine them trying to throw 2 players at KD. They trying to get the ball out of his hands. They don't want him to be the bucket.
I really think
a bucket. He gonna score.
I really think if just hypothetically, if I was a coach.
I'm listening. You know What's up?
You gotta speed up Harden's game. I never understood why everybody literally just let him stand there and dribble between his legs a billion times. That shit is the most baffling thing to me in the world.
I swear to you,
like,
I've never seen Harden play before he got to Brooklyn on a regular basis,
bro. When always does it.
When I see him, he stands right there in front of his opponent. And I swear to you, they are watching him. He's so good. Like I had seen an interview, I forget what player, and it was talking about Michael Jordan. And they were saying that it's hard to guard him because you're watching him. Like other defenders, sometimes you're just like watching a basketball or whatnot. But with Jordan, you're actually watching him do this shit. You're like, yo, how is he do this shit? Him and Kyrie, he's the same too. Like both of them.
But to my point, right?
It's hilarious. I love it.
I'll try to speed up his game, get him to his right hand more often. You feel me? It's easier said than done. I'm not saying that this shit is easy.
Because I'm like, all right.
I'm saying like if I was a coach, this is the philosophies I would be preaching. Hey, don't let him stand there, because when you do that, you allow him to get comfortable for that step back 3. And that's one of his biggest weapons. And you don't want him to do that. You feel me? So I would push him into his right side, driving on his right hand. I'll push him to his right side, driving on his right hand. If you press him where he's doing that dribble between the legs shit, that it doesn't take away, but it limits those step back 3-point opportunities. It gets him on his offhand and it speeds up his game.
Hold on, real quick. I just want to say I know hard to take a lot of criticism about the playoffs, but the other night he had 40, 10, and 10.
All right, so boom. I'm gonna say this too.
Like what?
First rounds, he's always good in the first round. He struggles when the pressure's on and he's playing a really good team. Like this is facts. If you look at
all his teams, do you think he had as much help as he has now?
No, like
there's nobody. It's a rhetorical question.
There's nobody.
Right.
Like,
no, it was a rhetorical question.
But it's not like he didn't have help.
Yeah, no.
So what I'm saying is he had Chris Paul.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah, but no, this
and people talk shit about Westbrook. Westbrook is a hell of a basketball player, dog. He had Westbrook, and you're playing with really good guys, but yet you still disappeared. You feel me? Like,
yeah, but see, look, this is his mindset. He said, as much as this Harden quote, he said, as much as we don't want to lose, this is probably what's good for us. Talking about the loss to the Celtics.
Yeah,
he said it's a reminder that things aren't going to be easy. So again, this, but like you said, not showing up to the playoffs, this the kind of mindset, humble, like in the way, like, yo, I know it's not going to be easy, but at the same time, I'm confident.
James Harden,
he's got the right mindset.
He's for somebody who's followed James Harden's career and watched playoff basketball. This is nothing out of line that he hasn't always said his whole career when it comes to the playoffs. You feel me? When he was in Houston, he was saying the same shit. Like this is not an anomaly that he's saying these things. I get why you excited for him to say these things, but he always say these things. You feel me? Like
James Harden up there with a kid. He accompanied with the triple doubles. Like he tied with him or took the lead. And he's 5th in all playoff 3-pointers. He's doing stuff.
I'm not saying
doing things.
I'm not saying James Harden is a bad player. I'm talking about his actual track record. You feel me?
Right.
Like his actual track record in the playoffs. I'm not saying that he can't break that cycle.
I'm
just saying that.
Doing
but boom. But I was really talking about what how if I was the coach and how I would defend, the Brooklyn Nets. I don't think you throw too many doubles at KD. KD's kind of a good passer,
Talk about it.
So you just, it's like, yo, you send your guy out there on the island and you go, yo, we know we're not expecting you to shut him down.
Right. No,
but
yeah,
we do expect you to try to keep him sub 40 points. You feel me? Like, if you keep him sub 40 points, accomplishment. Pat on the back. You had a hell of a game defensively. You feel me? And I feel like the same thing with Kyrie. Once you start allowing them to consistently draw the other defender, or you start double teaming, they pass too well. You feel me? Your job is literally to stop the others from scoring. We don't want none of the other people to score. Well, y'all all gonna have to drop 40 to beat us. You feel me?
Yeah.
All of y'all got to drop 40 to beat us. Not impossible task for these guys, but that's the kind of situation I'm putting that team in. Oh, y'all want to win? Y'all all got you need 40. He need 40. You need 40. That's 120 points right there.
Right.
That's how y'all gonna have to beat me. Y'all all need 40.
Right, but I think ultimately we took that challenge face to face, right? And we made sure that the big three was even ready for the playoffs.
Yeah.
So seeing them kind of like what would happen, we kind of put ourselves in that situation with the Celtics. Like, we're not going to have a big rotation, because when you look at the players that played, it was only like 9 players. We got like 14 players. I felt like all of those other players that wasn't getting playing time, it had to be strategic to kind of like you said, they don't have playoff time. Kind of like let them look, see what's going on. And again, people take a lot of Nash took a lot of. Listen, I defend Nash because he sat TLC and he sat Jordan, and as players, they was, you know what I mean.
TLC
they didn't deserve the playing time that they was getting.
TLC, because TLC is trash.
Right, but TLC had that playing time because of how he played over the course of seasons. You know what I'm saying? So Nash being a rookie coach, he like, all right, well, I've seen what you've done. You get this playing time, so it's up for him to keep it, and then lose it, and that's what happened. Same with Jordan. Remember, Kyrie and KD skimmed bread off so that he could come to the team, and guess what? He's sitting now.
That's what friends are for.
Right, but look, he's sitting now. So case in point is, look, again, we didn't sign Jeff Green to a big max contract. He on our team, and he's doing his thing. And I feel like
Jeff been doing that his whole career, though.
Right? But I'm just saying, with the addition, we got these specifically Mike James and AJ. They got 2 10-day contracts to make sure they was in the playoffs with us. So at some point, they're gonna have to play, and I think they're gonna step up. And especially, we need AJ to have maybe a 10-10, try to help on the boards, because that's where we're going to miss Green the most. We're going to miss him because he's a stretch forward, but size too. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gonna need Joey Buckets to have a big series.
That's what I wanted to say.
Like, that's your X factor right there.
Yeah, but he is, though, and we know that, like, he's part of the winning formula. He's the last of the core 4 that's playing right now.
But that was going into my defensive scheme too. If I'm a coach, whoever's guarding Joe Harris, listen, I don't care what happened. That guy right there, don't leave him open. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Kyrie get past his defender. Oh, and you guarding Joe Harris. Oh, well, take the 2 points. You feel me? Take the 2 points and get back. Let's go on offense and go get the 2 points back.
Right. I think that game we didn't play well on offense. Joey did. He had 25 points, 7 for 10, 3-pointers made, tied the playoff record for the Nets. You know what I'm saying? And they asked KD about it. He was like, yo, when Joey's play well, we play well. Yeah. He's wanted, again, because he's part of the core 4 and made us a winning ball club, we want to try to make sure we heat up with him first. It's essential, actually. And again, he's a silent leader. You don't see him real vocal out there on the floor, but he definitely in the huddle. You could tell that, again, I feel like he's going to be a coach at being in the NBA at some capacity when he's not a player. Like, he knows the game. He knows where to be, knows when to rotate, and his pump fake is better.
Yeah,
his pump fake got better. He's making teams
when you shoot
respect this 3. Like,
when you shoot that well,
you
should have a good pump fake. Like that, bro. Like, You are one of the most lethal shooters in the NBA. People
Word.
are going to jump at you.
That's
Like,
a
you feel me?
fact.
Like, if you could pump fake, step to the side or drive to the basket, that elevates your game so much more, and it makes it easier for you to be able to shoot the three. It's 9:00. You got anything you want to say before we wrap up, Playboy?
I want to say tune in tomorrow 7:30. It's my birthday. I wish
Well, happy birthday again.
I
you know
wish
what I mean?
T-Time and Kev Rodriguez that the Knicks win on their birthday, and they did. I just want to know if T-Time wished that the Brooklyn Nets
Bro,
win on my birthday.
Listen,
That's all I
I'm
want to
petty,
know.
dog.
Oh,
I'm petty,
come
dog.
on, man.
You already know my man. Listen, man.
Yo, see?
Yo, listen.
You see what it is?
I wish you.
So when y'all see me talking spicy on my vlogs, y'all know why.
I want you to have many more birthdays. I want you to have.
I appreciate it.
You know what I mean? I want you to have all of the things in the world, best in the world has to offer for you. But I cannot do that. You feel me? I can't.
Yeah,
that's the one thing I can't do, bro.
We're gonna be back at it next week. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's love.
Yo, if you didn't already, press that share button, man.
Yeah,
yo,
man.
like too. We got those likes for all the comments and views we get. We need those likes to go up.
Yeah,
press like if you like what we doing. We appreciate every last one of y'all that show up, pull up.
That's
Just press the like button, share for your boys. Know what I mean? And the more we grow, the more we gonna do this. You heard?
Word.
Yeah, we out. T-Time, Big Fan Breezy.
Yeah.
Brooklyn. Yeah, them guys versus us guys.
Yeah. Right. Second round. Yeah, what's up? Big Fan Breezy. Brooklyn.